Hey guys, McKister guys. This is gonna be a different type of stream. Obviously, I can make videos because I stream on PS4, so I only can stream. If I can make videos, this would definitely make a video. Lately, the question I'm pretty sure everybody's been waiting for. We're not gonna play any gameplay. It's just we're gonna talk. Yeah. I think the question we're all waiting for, you guys. Like, what are we waiting for? Epic Games. What are we waiting for? It's a question I feel like a lot of people are asking themselves, and asking, and the community's asking, just all of that stuff. But, so this is what we're going to be talking about, guys, today. That's why the title was called, what are we waiting for? Fortnite, what are we waiting for? It's just, the right now, what is really keeping me back and still playing Fortnite is, is really, you know, like, if there's a good item shop, you know, and then afterwards, the challenges, and then that's it. Like, nothing, like how I quit an event, it was cool, and then I do my challenges, and then, but aside of that, like, the game gets stale again. It's like, we wait for a month for a cool event, and then in like about like 2 to 3 days, or maybe 5 if we're lucky, goes stale again. We wait another month. 5 updates in this longest season we've had. Remember Season X? That was like so many days, like not like a regular time about pass, and we had so many updates. Like I can't even remember. This season we have 5 every month. I think like we've been in the stream about 4.5 months in this season, and we only have 5 months. Like I think like the older days, like we had like every like 2 weeks, and then it slowly just started to a month. You know, it's just I would like to say I miss the old days because we used to have updates, but they were good. You know, but this is like the main thing I've really think about is. And I did mention this in my last stream, but I'm going to repeat it because I really think Epic messed up on this. So, when they were, so, Season X, I feel like, and I'm trying to make sense of this, it felt like it was a little too much. Like, it was, like, packed in. I think, but it was good because it was hyped up for it. But what I'm saying is, I think about, like, most of it, like, maybe, like, probably, like, half of it, because there's a lot in that season if I think about it. A lot of locations, a lot of team-ups. I really think it could have saved it for this season. Because this season's felt so stale. Let's think about this for a minute. We technically have no new guns this season. Here they are. Technically old, just rebirthed. See what the, you know, or items. The only new item we got was a harpoon gun, which is okay. I mean, it helps us get fish, but you know, we like the old days with new guns. And then heavy hours back, Yoo-Poo. I say Yoo-Poo. Which is an alright gun, and the only way to get it is from upgrade machines. And, you know, I don't always use upgrade machines. It's just. And then we have launch pads, which I'm happy about. It's just 3 new items this whole season. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, because the rest were events. Like updates, like, you know, like snow, like winter update. And then, yeah, it's I just think that, you know, they could have saved a lot from, last season and put it in this season. Yeah, I think even we can still have other topics, next one. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's not, the heavy R ain't new, it just brought back. They only brought back 2 items, and 1 is new, which is alright. It's stale. But like I'm saying, so like I still have these challenges done with their prestige, and they're freaking annoying. I'm getting close to getting that one, but I probably won't get them done this season, which is alright. It's just XP. It's not getting any awards. I got most of the challenges done. You know what I mean? But if you think about it, these challenges have been like done for a while now. It feels like. And then Alter Egos felt like it's been done for a freaking lifetime ago. And then EXP now, I don't really feel like doing it. it's alright then. Level 4 I've completed already, which is an alright update. See, look, hold on, I didn't mean to start that. So think about it. So last episode we got level 4 update, which was kind of me probably overhyped. I got overhyped for it for 1 day. Yeah, 1 day, and then I started getting tired of it. I almost didn't want to do it. But the thing that made me want to keep doing this is I actually like the stools. This is the reason why I did the challenges. The challenges are alright. Like, I'm not going to use a spray, you know what I mean? And then, like, the skateboard. Listen, I'm going to tell you something and give you an example. Literally, guess what? So we waited a month, and I'm going to explain what we waited for a month for. You know, this is what the video's talking about. What have we been waiting for, Epic? Like, so we waited a month for challenges. We got 2 skateboard styles, which are alright. This pickaxe, to be honest, is pretty cool, but, you know, wait for 2 sprays, a wrap. I mean, the wars are alright, but why do I have to wait a month for it, you know? It's just miss the old days, because we always had, like, an update, like, every other week, you know? And even we had content updates. So technically, a week update every week. It was mostly content updates, so we had, like, a true update. Next week was a content update, then another, like, there was constantly updates. It kept me hyped for the game, you know? Sorry guys if I'm talking weird, because I'm like shivering, I'm like freezing on here. Which is alright. So we got the level 4, we got these challenges. We honest, search the story, it was hyped for 1 day. Be honest, I played so much 1 day, I got tired of it. Because I'm bored of solos, you know? It's just, I've been playing this whole. I'm level 340. I don't want any more levels. Like, I'm tired of it, you know? Yeah, maybe, but I'm hyped for this new season, but this is what the talk is about. It's not just, I'm not trying to put negatives on, you know, Epic Games. They've been missing our time, and, you know, just not worth it. It's not what I'm trying to get out here, what we've been waiting for. So listen, I'm getting the bad parts out of the way. I'm like trying to explain to you what we've been waiting for. I'm going to get to what we could expect, but again, I'm not trying to hype you up, guys. Don't, like, think about it. Don't get your hopes up. This is one of the topics. I know, like, Ninja was talking about this. Don't get your hopes up because, you know, it could be good or bad. They could, but this. Hold on. Hold that thought. I'm gonna get to it because I'm trying to get this out of the way. And then, but. Again, there's always good things, but I'm trying to get the bad things out of the way, if you know what I mean. And then we had Harley Quinn, you know, Harley Quinn, it was freaking dope. I also saw Birds of Prey yesterday, it was pretty dang good. It was dope, you know, it was cool. But I'm not complaining, because again, this is one of the things, like, Fortnite's made some good ideas. Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey update. That's sick. And then, I'm actually kind of, alright, I'm tired, jeez. I'm tired of seeing this skin. It's so, it's in the item shop so many times. I'm gonna get off topic and then clash. Jesus. Get on topic, so, and then obviously on 14 days of, Christmas, so you get what I'm trying to say. It's pretty cool. We got freaking fucking. It was sick. You know? Got it. It was cool. And then, yeah, it was. And then, this is the topic. So, alright, so you get it. It was. I'm talking about good things. But when I think about this season, like, because it's been like a while, I kind of forget what's happened this season. This is what bugs me. So Fortnite starts. Like a new season, they're starting over, you know, to get a refresh. Everybody's hyped, you know, yee. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not trying to be a downer, but don't get your hopes up because everybody's hyped, like getting ready. They wait 2 days for the Black Hole event to go away. Hyped for this new map. The map is dope. Let the battle pass. I'm not hating on the Battle Pass, to be honest, it's actually pretty decent. But this skin's decent. I like it. It's alright. This skin's pretty good. Alright, you know, get this skin, you know. This skin, why would I want to be a fisherman? This is actually pretty cool. I actually like the eye patch. I think this is actually pretty dope. I like the camo, but I don't use it a lot, but I think it's way better than the first style. Ooh. Sprays, don't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a minute too. This backplane, okay. I don't really use backpack theme backplanes, you know. But I actually kind of like it more. I'm looking at it because it got a cool. I actually kind of like the color scheme, but I still remember. I just remember something, guys. So remember logo back, you know, we were back, you know, and I did a stream about what we could be seeing this season, you know, upcoming this season, which really hurts me because usually Battle Pass they hint things coming for the season, you know. Before I get to that point, look how many times we see Mecha in this freaking Battle Pass. 1. It hurts me. I don't know why I need so many Mecha loan screens. We get it. 2. There's another one. Wait, 3. 3, but I was thinking, oh, dude, I feel like this looks so old too. I feel like, geez, it's been so long. But I thought, because when we were doing the theory, Mecha's gonna be some part of this, you know? It's gonna. No, none of the thing I said. Because usually, remember, I think we were hyped up. It was dude, most of it actually came true. But this, what we're doing hyped up for the rest of this season, none of it came true. Nothing came true. Very bummed. And it's just crazy, you know. But back what you're saying, literally, Star Wars fact. Everyone was hyped up for it. The I'm Shopped was amazing. For me being a Star Wars nerd, it was pretty dang good. Well, let me look up before I get the better view of it. So. Jeez. Look at this. I am mad. I didn't get one Star Wars skin and it never returned. It was weird. But still, look, we got Finn. Looks just like him. Stormtrooper, Kylo Ren, Rey, and Sith Trooper. I really like that one. The skins were amazing. I'm not complaining about the skins. I'm talking about the event. The rest of the days after the event were amazing. Lifesavers. It was sick, dude. I can use lifesavers. This is the part of the thing I was saying was amazing. Was amazing because oh jeez, because you gotta use lifesavers. This is a good part of the season. Last about 2 weeks, and it was over. Actually, a week and a half. It was over. Think I bought the game again. But the event really did. I have mixed feelings about the fight because I can't hate on it for being a Star Wars fan, but I can't exactly love it either. It's not what I expected. So you know the event action, amazing. The event was 25% of it was action. 75% of it literally was talking about the movie. Yeah. You know, it was the guy that directed the movie. I forget his name right now, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna play Fortnite and listen to the guy talking. No. It was our event. I'm not going deep to that because you probably guys saw it. But it's just one of those days with disappointment, you know what I mean? But yeah. It's just next topic. It's just, you know, it's crazy. But what the season really disappointed me, and we're about almost 10 days until the season is over. like the February 20th. You know, before that, let's think about the Fortnite that bugs us. Originally, the season was supposed to end December, like I think December 20th or something. December 20th, you guys, before Christmas. It was supposed to end about Christmas time. By the Battle Pass. Think about it, guys. This season started in October. I just remember, like, I was about to end the stream. I forgot all about these topics. I remember having memory, literally. So, alright. So this season was supposed to end December 20th. That's probably not the exact date, but it was in December. Still crazy. Got delayed to February 6th, guys. February 6th. We were like, oh, darn it, we have to wait 2 more months? Fine. Think about it. This is supposed to... it's annoying. Then Fortnite trying to decide, maybe... Because we're already like 2 months and a half in the season. It was time to end the season, you know? So one of those days, let's find us. So let's delay 2 more months. Think about it, guys. We usually have a season about 2.5 months. Maybe 3 at tops. We had this season almost 5 months. It's a torture. They said delay it until February 6th. It's like about be like the day before it's February. Hey guys, we're gonna delay it a little more longer. Just give us time. February 20th, guys. So it's like Fortnite. What's next? 1 day until February 20th. We gotta freaking make us wait till freaking March. Oh my god. But next one, another topic. Think about it, guys. Usually a season has 1 holiday at least, maybe 2 at tops, but very rarely. Like, remember season 6? All Halloween. All Halloween. Season 7. All Christmas. Just fit Valentine's Day. This season has had Halloween, Christmas, no, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day. Oh my god. 4 holidays in 1 season. It hurts to hear. What? Oh my god. It's just... Because we've had Fortnite Mirrors, the 2020. I guess Thanksgiving technically was in the season because we don't have anything for Thanksgiving. But you get the point. It was in the months. And then obviously Christmas, 14 days of Christmas. And now we're in the Valentine's Day event. Oh my god, it's just so irritating. But anyway, guys, I think we're almost done here, guys. But let's do this again. Let's talk about what I was saying now before I got all those 2 topics. What irritates me about this season? Ever since about, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll go with season 3. Technically season 4, but we'll go with season 3 because of Meteor. But I don't know, because it felt like it and it was easier to remember. But ever since season 3, we've had a listen, build up event. Season, it was Meteors from the Sky. Well, season 3 only had build up event, Meteors from the Sky. Season 4, market. No, that's a lie. Season 3, pictures shown and telescopes shown in the sky. Then meteors from the sky. Season 4, like visitor announcements, and then rocket event. Season 5, rifts, Kataku came. Season 6, Fallen Island explodes, Wi-Fi event. You get the saying. This season, 5 months, guys. So much time before Fortnite get a story going. We still don't have a technically story. All we know is ego alter. Alter ego. But obviously switch around ego alter. Ego are the good guys. alter are the opposites. They're bad. Yeah. What the frick? There's no story bit of it. The only then I'm gonna actually kind of want to talk about. It's just what the frick. Epic. Hold on, guys, just bear with me. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 loading screens, guys. 9 of these loading screens built of all of our story, and we still technically don't have an answer of the story. Let's go through them, why don't we? First loading screen. Alright, this one I'm describing. Literally defaults, the new defaults, looking at our new world. It literally is called New World. Oh yeah, that was hyped. New World. Yeah, we know we have a new map. That and loading screen technically does not tell us anything, but we're gonna pretend it did. Loading screen 2. They're fishing. Fish. What am I actually? I did just think about this. This is what I'm getting out of it. If you guys don't understand, oh cool, they're just doing stuff. Actually, they're more than that. So as you see, the loan screen, there are battle buses, and they probably just landed, and they're discovering the world. That's what they're doing. They're discovering the world. Yeah. And then this loan screen, they're adventuring. They're exploring. They're finding out what they can do. They're adventuring. They're going fishing, testing out what this world island's like, and they're having fun. Having fun. The heroes are having fun and all that, because this is the hero part. What was the loan screen? Oh yeah, 3. I think this is it. Peely was. I almost said Peely. They're so similar. What was this guy's name again? Actually, I forgot. Hold on. Ripley. Alright. Ripley was born, guys. Oh, wrong load screen. Oh my god, what? Sorry, load screens are Ripley, jeez. Ripley is born. Okay. That one I can't really explain about. He was born. Woo. If these happened to me on older, I'm sorry, it just happened that way. Remember they used to actually have numbers of what loan screens were which? They don't do that anymore, it's so retarded. We're gonna pretend this one is it. They were on the villain side, and we also see them like grabbing rockets, fish for some reason, to like, make sure they're healthy, ready for the battle, probably, and grenades. This loan screen actually got me hyped for like about 2 days. I looked at it. Yeah, that's the story. That's actually the exact story. The clones and the real ones are fighting. But got me up. I saw Ashley, and then more thinking about it, grenades are getting an update. Actually, if I think about it, remember, actually grenades were vaulted in the beginning of the season, and they were brought back. I think. I don't remember. It's been so long, but I think because those look like items, so it'd been cool. And you also see the evil sludge versions of Ripley are like grabbing boxes and being a bodyguard. And then obviously see the poison girl, I forget what her name is, pointing to the other Ripley where it goes. And then you see Scratch or something, I forget his name, something like that, is looking in the night. They're getting ready. They're like ready to cause madness, if you know what I mean. I think this is them. The heroes again are like finding out there's clone versions of themselves, and April found out like his clone. You know, he has a clone. He's like all freaking out, ready to kill his clone. Obviously, he's ready for battle. He's concerned. Obviously, the healing girl, I forget her name is. She's like concerned about 8-Ball. Then we lead. Probably my favorite lone screen ever is probably the sickest lone screen. Actually, I think it's this one. Before. This is the one I'm talking about, but hold on, we'll go for this one first. So, obviously, they're hunting for Ripley, because I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be good. I think Ripley's, like, the only one's not a clone, and I think the Sludge are the legit ones, and he turned good, and then they're looking for him. Make sure he doesn't turn good again. But the lone screen I like is Trick Shot. This is 8-Ball's found his clone. Scratch. And literally, they battle out with their pickaxes. They battle out as true warriors in Weeping Woods, truly fighting out. This lone screen tells a lot. This is probably the most told lone screen in the whole story. You know, I feel like Fortnite really, you know, like pretty much of this whole season was trying to make us think of our own story and what we predict. This is what I'm talking about to the future of Fortnite that hopefully comes true, you know, because really, if this doesn't come true, like, you have to figure out what you think the storyline really means by these lone screens. I think this one's the most obvious one. 8-Ball is mad that there's a clone version, wants to kill him for this only one 8-Ball, and really told the story that we want our minds and what we think the story is about, and have our own adventure of Fortnite having to tell us what the story is. And then maybe season 2 will truly bring the story of Alter versus Ego, and I think it's going to be very good, and what I think the Fortnite future could possibly be. But again, I'm not one of those people that this is not anything true. This is my theory, and I'm not one of those people. Oh my gosh, it's an event, guys! It's about to happen. No. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking Kraken. What the frick? How do you know that? Don't. Not Fortnite confirm that for you. That's like real people tell you, not some random dude. If you see that and it's not a legit picture, and they're not actually dude, don't watch it. They just want views and subscribers and likes. Yeah, don't do that. So there's nothing true. It's just what I think really be cool to come. And comment down below if you think this is pretty cool and what you think exactly the story is. I would like to hear your theory, and yeah. But he obviously battle out. But the thing that really does suck is 8-Ball. Obviously, we found out 8-Ball didn't win the battle. His clone did. But how do we know this? Because we didn't exactly get a true loading screen of how he could have died, and what do you mean he died? How do you know he died? I'm not making this up. Because I'm pretty sure, I have to double check this, 8-Ball's not in any more loading screens. Look at this loading screen. Do you see 8-Ball? Nah, I'm right. 8-Ball ain't in this loading screen. Every hero is in this loading screen except 8-Ball. Look around for a minute and just, do you see 8-Ball? I don't. Look around, look in the background. All those are Sludge and one Poison Girl. Yeah, 8-Ball ain't in the loading screen. If you need to pause it because I'm about to move on, go right ahead, but 8-Ball isn't alive anymore. Then we'll go back to that loading screen in a minute and why I'm gonna explain more proof and tell you the reason why I know he's dead. And then also, yeah, the mad scientist is out. One of the evil Final Reckoning skins, the mad scientist, has been controlling all, and he's the creator of the clones. What are in these TVs exactly? Actually, we hint a lot. Some of it are just challenges, but most of it's hidden from story. Let's bring it to you. Also, actually, I kind of want to test something, but I'll do that another video. Also, 2 TVs have, actually 3 TVs are blank, and you can't see other to right, but the rest tell something. So also, you see the one on the bottom left, you see, that, they're pointing to a trash can and a Hayden, and they show 2, like, colored, one gray, one green. That's the challenges for the secret skin. Obviously, on the top of it, that's secret skin. That's according to skin, her backbling. You see on the bottom right is her coordinates to get her pickaxe. Yeah, that's it. Obviously, you see like the coordinate of Alter that went on a couple TVs on next to the bottom left one, and yeah. And then we're going on the top, you see Kevin and Cube, Alter symbol with Kevin and Cube. Obviously, this was showing a band XP banner that you can grab next to Kevin Cube, but it was also probably hitting a little more of that. Obviously, they're using Keviku's energy to probably make the clones and make weaponry, and they're definitely working at steamy stacks. And obviously, because I'm pretty sure how equipment in the background, they're definitely working at steamy stacks, in my opinion. And obviously, you see the clone version of 8-Ball on the other TV. He looks like they're working on him or something, because what I'm going to continue in a minute, so we're just take a pause on that, and we'll continue with the why, all that stuff. And then also you see the bunker, secret bunker that nobody knows about, which probably is going to mean something for season 2, another ultra blank screen. And then you see weather coordinates on this one. It's because, yeah, because you wonder why we had random blizzards and mass, one soft, one huge, and it was pretty stupid and probably annoying. It wasn't just because it was winter. It was because of story. He was messing with weather coordinates, and that's why in the snowy area you see like weather area, because he's messing with the weather to control it. He made the weather blizzards, and he's obviously testing something big, and hopefully it would be a good storyline for next season, in my opinion. Also, there's Sludge. He's created a whole army of Sludge for his minions, and obviously on top you see a big Chungus because he created him. It's like a Bane figure. He put like Slurp in him and made him strong in one of his minions. And that's all the TV's covered. But let's go back to 8-Ball's clone. So they're testing him because he's having a couple of difficulties. Because if you really think about the story of how clones work in all, like, you know, the story. So, there's a real person and a clone. And the clone was created by human DNA. So, yeah, so 8-Ball needs to be alive for his clone will survive. If 8-Ball's purple. Yeah. So obviously, back to the story, how do you know 8-Ball is dead? Actually, he's technically not. He was dead for a time, but he's right back in a story that I don't understand. But the first true fact of how I know he was dead, because if I was talking about this a couple like weeks ago before we got the golden state of 8-Ball, he would just be fully dead. Then he was rebirthed, and I will explain why. But 8-Ball is dead. So how clones work and how I found out 8-Ball was dead is really because I've seen movies. You see shows of clones and all that, how it works. If you don't, I'll give you explain it. So the real one has to be alive to make the clone alive, because the clone shouldn't be there, you know, because it's the same person. He shouldn't exist. The same person can't exist in one reality. That's why in Season X, it was times, like, we saw a different version of freaking, you know, Drift and all of the different versions, like opposites, because time was messed up. That's why Season X exists, and that time travel exists, because time is truly messed up. And that's realized at the end of Season 9, leading to Season X. But, again, so, back to why it doesn't work, it's because obviously Scratch original style was white. His clone was the opposite color of him and was his clone, but obviously was the same person, just had a different suit, but you can tell the similarities. So he started glitching, so obviously if you use him, by the way guys, I did get maxed out, totally glitched, you can't tell, but he is totally glitched as you see. There's no white there. Let's take a minute and get a look. I think it's like around 320 to 340, one of those numbers, but if you're around there, you get the full style. And again, like I said in the last stream, it would be cool if you got the full glitch version, and then at the end of the season, you got the full glitch as a style, and you still get to keep the Y style, because I do actually like the Y style, to be honest. But he started glitching, and started to glitch up, and actually gained deleted the world. And how clones work, if the real one is dead, if he was dead, the clone can't exist. He'll slowly fade away out existence because he wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. And if he's the only one left and he wasn't supposed to be there, he will slowly fade away to death. So obviously he's glitching out and about to fade away to death. He's slowly dying out. People have the same similarities. So obviously 8-Ball had to die and lose the battle, and somebody had to lose the battle. And you see that little they're about to fight, and sadly it was 8-Ball. It's the facts. It was definitely confirmed, but it's pretty obvious if you think about it. But I'm trying to make the stream long, and just bear with me, and then we'll end it. But yeah. So I think Scratch might have maybe probably died by now, because he's been glitched for a while. I think he'll probably eventually fade away. But anywho, so that's why he was getting fixed on trying to, because what? Hold on, I don't want to call people. That's why Chaos Agent was testing on him because they want to make sure he was okay. You know, trying to fix him before he did fade away to death, but also he probably didn't work out. How is 8-Ball not dead? Well, we got this golden style of him that really didn't make sense. How was he reborn? I don't think he was reborn, just reborn. He had a purpose, which is why how the storyline just gets totally confusing if you think about it. I guess we're trying to do a timeline right now, feels like it. But this is where the storyline really gets confusing. Or the overtime challenges. The overtime challenges really just messed up this. I mean, it could just be extra style if you want to go over it, but it just doesn't seem right. There has to be a purpose why we have a gold 8-Ball. Did maybe what my theory could happen? Hold on, I'll join you in a minute. What I think this theory could happen. This is a theory, so this is the part which isn't confirmed. So you gotta really listen clearly. But literally, I'll be honest with you. Like, maybe 8-Ball died. He did die. Which actually really doesn't make sense, and now I'm actually more thinking about it. So, before we get to this part, hold on. Before I get to this part, like, you guys really gotta listen here. Alright, so before I really get to this part, let's go to another skin that really just makes sense, you know? So, the chick skin. So, cameo skin. So, she obviously was one of the ego skins, and then our clone, obviously. And what Chaos Agent is trying to do is create a superhuman, and that's what I think the story is totally making sense now. And now I can see how the new styles really do make sense. But then I'll go back to Ripley and why he is purple, and it really does make sense. And it's nothing to do with what I'm about to talk about here. So he wants to clone with human to create a superhuman, and probably make a whole army of super people and take over the world. Because obviously bad guys are, yeah. So he combined the polycatcher cameo and bleeder with his clone and create a superhuman, which is the yellow version of them, and combine them together and make a superhuman. So yeah, this is the first superhuman. That's why we got a yellow version of cameo. It just makes sense. So she is a superhuman, and he's slowly creating an army, as you see by the item shop. We got the war. Also, these is probably his more minions he has, because obviously you have the ultra symbol. Just makes more sense. Probably has a couple versions. He's creating a whole army very slowly. But yeah. So how does the gold style make sense? He probably killed 8-Ball, and he was slowly glitching, and probably found out that he's glitching because he killed 8-Ball. So he was trying to keep Scratched for not fading away existence and trying to reborn 8-Ball. Probably with some like health in or something, or probably again with the Kevin energy. He probably used Kevin energy, the Brammer, again not confirmed, but a Fury, and he probably reborn him. Then when he reborn him, he combined, like, Scratch slowly starting to fade out and come back to reality, and then he probably combine them together and make a gold 8-Ball, another superhuman. Just makes sense. Again, a theory, so this part isn't confirmed. But alright, we're getting close to the end of the stream, guys, but just one more thing. So Ripley is not a superhuman because he got purple style. He did get combined with Ripley in Sludge, and probably never will, because Sludge is not just one person. He's a whole army, and I believe Sludge is the original. Ripley isn't. And they're not clones, so if all Sludges die, and Ripley himself, he wouldn't fade away, because Ripley is a Sludge. He just got good slurp in him and turned good. So, yeah, he can't fade away. So they're not clones, they're the same person, technically. But, as you see at the beginning of the trailer, you saw Ripley grab a drink and looked from the water, and you see that Kevin Q energy was leaking it into the water system, and he decided to drink it. he probably drank cube energy to make him purple. Obviously the cube, Kevin Cube's energy is purple, so it probably made him purple, and inside of him is Kevin Cube energy. This makes sense of why he's purple. Well, this is a theory, but most of it we explained today what we've been waiting for and all that, and what we could expect next season. Again, don't get your hopes up because none of this could be true, and we could just get another explain battle pass and probably wait for it. But to be honest, guys, if we get a terrible season next season, at this point, guys, I'm bored of Fortnite. I'm not probably gonna play Fortnite for a couple more days, but I'm probably gonna next time I play Fortnite is for you know, like for the PS4 challenges, try to win money and competition, all that. That's probably the only time we're gonna play Fortnite again until next season. If Fortnite is bad next season, I probably would not stop playing Fortnite until it gets better, because I'm really at the point that I'm bored of Fortnite and it's just really not fun. Like the OG days, the fun days, and go to towers and die. It was just fun, you know. It wasn't rage. But this is my talk about what I've been waiting for exactly. But I hope you like, guys, and I hope you're hyped for the season. Just don't get overhyped, because you never know, it could be good or bad. But I hope it's good, and we should have fun. But guys, I hope you like it. Make sure you subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, and we'll be good to go, guys. And make case nerd, guys. Peace out.